Mark, offensively, I'm sure we're looking for better results.
Yeah, I mean, we hit as many, as 10 hits to 10 hits.
Right.
They got more.
Extra base.
They got more, 2-out hits.
Mm-hmm.
They got more extra base hits. They hit more balls, what we say forward. We hit more balls up. And, those are easier plays. There's not a lot of bad hops up there. So, we were just a little bit more easier outs, and they had some great 2-out hits when they needed them, and we didn't get as many as those.
Yeah, 2 for 13 with runners in scoring position kind of speaks for you couldn't get a hit, and then their 3-run inning comes off of a 2-out, 2-run double, then followed by another RBI double.
Yeah,
kind of speaks for everything you were just saying.
Yeah, that's the game sometimes. Do you know that the stat is at least 90% of college baseball games that the winning team will score as many as the losing team has total? They'll score it in 1 inning. So we lose 5-2. They scored 3, and it's just. I told our guys, go home tonight, and when you're laying around there and start looking at today's scores, just look at the line scores. It's real. All those baseball cliches like, hey, watch out for the big inning, the crooked numbers, and that's going to get you. We have an error in the first inning. We have an error on a double play ball that would have cleaned the inning, and then we have a wild pitch right after it. They moved them both up. And then all they had to do was hit a sac fly. So, and I told them, they did a good job and they win the game, but through baseball, like, you lose more than they win. Like, we lost it more than they won it. But with that being said, hitting balls forward, hitting balls with 2 strikes, 2 outs, guys in scoring position, they beat us.
And sometimes you kind of tip your cap to their starter too, because he goes 7, gets them to that point. Didn't strike out a lot, but played through his defense, and I think he only faced 1 over the minimum after the first 2 innings.
Yeah, he was throwing pitches or throwing strikes with 3 pitches, and he was throwing fastballs when we're looking off speed, throwing off speed when we're looking fastballs. Kind of had us in the rocking chair, and that's just again we have to be better. And we got 55 more games to be working on that. So I busted their bubble here in the dugout, and I said, well, I guess you guys aren't going to go undefeated. So we got to try to start over again. And that's just what it is. The game early on here, the first 4 or 5 weeks, going to reveal you. And whatever I've been trying to do in practice, or what we were doing in practice, it's gonna show that we've been doing it, or we've been trying to do it and still haven't accomplished it. It's gonna reveal you one way or the other.
I thought your starter was really good too. Particularly, he got those strikeouts with runners in scoring position at big time. A really strong 4 innings, and you got to be pleased with this awful number there.
Yeah, Burleson was great. How about Drew Whalen, the freshman at the end? Like, that guy's going to be special for us in the future, and getting him out there, and he did a great job. And Bosecker needs to be better. And some of that as well is we go fastball down and in with a base open, when we could have done something else as well. So that kid jumped on it and did a good job, and gets the double down the line and scores 2 more with 2 outs. So it's a culmination of everything. It's pitch calling, it's what we're trying to do offensively, our approach at the plate. We didn't strike out a ton, but that doesn't mean that just because you're putting the ball in play up in the air, it's a good thing either. So we just got to have better approach, better swing.
Obviously it's not the outcome you want on opening day, but you speak of that winning culture. We saw glimpses of it last year, and of course in the 9th inning today, bases loaded at the end, we have a shot.
Yeah.
What does that speak to this team going forward?
Oh, it's not going to change, Cole, from a lot of that stuff that was last year, and it's just going to continue to grow, and we're going to be fine in the future. And yeah, we were still, all you can ask, right, is have a chance at the end, and we did. And then what we're talking about here is the game in general. So I'm going back through it, and that game's tied, or it's if that game's tied, or we're up or just down 1, I mean, the anxiety and the momentum in that last inning is even way different on our side. But, you know, it wasn't. They put up that 3 and did their part and put us in a tough situation to where, yeah, we gave ourselves a chance with the winning run. We had a good runner at first base, too, so, you know, doubling the gap. Marmol would score, have a great chance to score. So we had a lot of things, but their bullpen stepped up and made pitches.
Tomorrow's pitcher.
What's that?
Tomorrow's pitcher.
Bimby, Jacob Bimby. Yep.